If you still can't see the difference on how Ruben is treated compared to other managers, let me just give you 3 examples just from this past weekend. Starting with the first one, and that's with Arne Slot. After Liverpool's 3rd consecutive loss, you would think the media would come out and treat him the way that they treat Ruben, at least, right? No player has improved. I don't know how they play. A little bit of slander. No. This is what they have to say instead.
This is a team in transition. You know, they've done a very bold summer.
Yes, the team that won the league and almost spent 500 mil in a summer is the one that's transitioning. But the team that had almost 6 players leave, they're not transitioning. They have to figure it out already. But this isn't new. Forget Ruben Amorim. They were doing it to all our managers. Even Jose Mourinho 3 months into the job. Once again, Man United agenda. Let's move on to the next manager that gets different treatment from the media, and that's Big Ange. 0 wins in his first 7 games with Forest, and here's what Jamie Carragher has to say.
And it's a complete contrast in terms of the manager coming in, but no manager should be judged after 6 games. But unfortunately,
okay, it's a transition. He has a completely different philosophy from the past manager. No manager should be judged after 6 games. Let's see what he has to say with Ruben Amorim, though.
And the quicker Manchester United make the decision on the manager, I think it's better for everybody.
I mean, it's night and day. And before some of you say, oh, but the win rate, he had more games. First of all, not only did this man get handed statistically the worst Man United squad in history, but what people forget about late last season was the only focus was Europa League. Look at the lineups this man was putting out against Premier League teams. He had Obi, Amas, Fredrickson. This season, 4 points from top 4, but he needs to be sacked and needs more time. Once again, Man United agenda. And another manager that got treated differently by the media this weekend. Let's talk about Flick. After Barca got destroyed by Sevilla, Hansi Flick comes out after the game saying, I don't think it's about the system. Rather, we need to avoid making some big mistakes. Sounds familiar, but look at the responses. System isn't the issue. Clean up those blunders. No place for error. Perfect. But when it comes to Ruben Amorim saying the same thing, I don't think we lose because of the system. Look at the replies. This proves what the main issue with Ruben Amorim is: peak delusion. He's stubbornly going down with the ship, and it's not only commenters, it's also the pundits.
And Ruben Amorim's so arrogant and so stuck in his ways of...
And this brought me to the conclusion that Man United fans are currently brainwashed by this negative media to the point where we scored a goal and people are complaining about Mason's goal, saying, please sack him. The players cannot be getting coached by this bozo any longer. The problem being, look at the map. We're not playing through the middle. Are you serious? Or how about this video of Lamens booting the ball throughout the game versus Sunderland, and people are saying it's embarrassing. A full year into the job, we can't consistently build up against newly... Bro, what do you guys want? Man United fans, wake up and realize that 90% of the media is negative about this club, and managers get away with things that Ruben could never. Just because majority of the media says something doesn't mean it's true. There's still 10% of us who understand what's going on. Don't you see what the media is doing? Stop surrounding yourself with media and pundits saying Ruben now, always talking negative on the club. Do not let them dictate the narrative, because you are starting to believe it and forgetting that you need to support this club. Statistically, visually, we are improving. Believe it. And let me leave you off with this. This is the best start to a league season since 2022, but let's sack the manager. And these were 3 quick examples of 3 managers just from this past weekend, but it's ridiculous, man. And that's my fear with all that's going on, is like people are believing it. And that's why more than ever, right? I actually wanted to get away from the Man United stuff, the content. I wanted to expand more into my other content that I want to do, but I thought it's almost been like a duty, because I think there's only a very few amount of us that are realizing what's going on. Media is so, in any aspect of life, any aspect, right? I don't even want to get into the deep parts of it, but like any aspect of media you want to think about, it plays a big role on what the audience thinks. So when you have all these big media outlets, every single media, and I've posted multiple pages about or videos about the fact that when a Man United player does, or ex-Man United player, Marcus Rashford, he's not talked about as a Barcelona player, ex-Man United, Anthony, ex-Man United. It's ridiculous what's going on about this ex-Man. Everyone constantly talks about us. We're not in the Champions League yet. We are mentioned every single night on Champions League football, somehow, some way. And it's just ridiculous. So I almost feel like there's a few amount of us who are putting out this bullcrap that we're catching with the media. And I want to share it with you guys, because I don't want you to fall into this trap of, oh, we're so bad. Oh, he has to be sacked. Realize that we don't get the freedom, or not the freedom, we don't get the leniency that these other managers get. We do not. We do not. And that comes with the price of being one of the biggest clubs in the world, right? In the world. And that's what happens. Liverpool are protected by the media. I proved it earlier in this video. And we don't get that same protection. It happens with every single manager. But with Ruben Amorim, I understand. I always say this. The win rate is not good. I understand that. The win rate is actually atrocious. But I talked about also at the end of the last season, he wasn't putting out the best teams, focused on Europa League. And something else, he got handed, I say this almost every video, he literally got handed, at the time, the worst Man United team, statistically and visually, seeing it, the worst Man United team in history, got this group of players that were rated the worst Man United team in history, and he tried something completely different with them, and we're trying to judge him in less than a year. Ruben Amorim has not been in office for a year yet. A year. And we are calling for Ruben out. It's insane. It's insane, actually. And I'm not having it. Like, this got me mad, bro. Like, we're mad about the fact that we're not playing down the middle. Like, bro, we scored. Not every team plays down the middle. That's fine. I don't understand this. Like, people are mad. We cannot be getting coached by this bozo. We scored a goal. Like, I'm sorry. If someone in the YouTube comments come in and be like, oh, Matty, but you're not understanding because when it comes to... Bro, forget all that. And this guy says a good thing. Van Gaal, too many crosses. Mourinho, defensive football. All vibes, right? Ten Hag didn't play 3 at the back. Amorim doesn't play through the middle. It's insane. We're never happy. We're never happy. And that's the problem. This fan base is like, people always come at me in the comments saying toxic positivity. Isn't that such a funny word? Toxic positivity. I'm toxic because I'm trying to be positive about my team. Okay. Anyways, toxic positivity. Bro, talk about toxic. No one's ever happy at this club. How will we ever progress as a club when not even our own fan base can defend us? That I take pride wearing this, bro. Okay? I'm not even a player. I'm just a fan, but I take pride wearing my merch. I take pride talking about this club because I love this club. I support this club. I want the best for this club. And some people don't realize, I feels like they're against the club. How do you call yourself a fan and you're always talking down negative? The media is already against us. We don't need our fan base against us as well. We do not. We do not. So please realize that they are against us. We don't need any more of that. We don't. So my job, at least, is to show the light and show you guys not only how crazy the media is, but how crazy our fan base is. We're upset about scoring goals, and this one is insane. We're mad about the fact that we're not building up. We make a mistake. We lose the ball. We concede because of defensive mistakes. Sack him. We want him out. Now that we're just bootying up, and we had a clean sheet, by the way. Clean sheet. First clean sheet of the season. And we're mad? What did the guy say? This brother really said it's embarrassing. A full year into the job and we can't consistently build up against a newly pro. It's, bro, this isn't AI. This is real life. This is people who you argue with in the comment section. These are people that you might be sitting next to at Old Trafford when you go watch a game. These are the people that you are debating. These are the fans in our fan base. These are people. And I'll say it again because it's true. We have so much negativity with the media. The last thing we need is with our fans. And I don't care what no one says. When I visually see the game, there is improvement. That last game, I love the way the ball's going from the left to the right, out to the wide, back to... Bro, that's proper football. I don't care what no one says. That's proper footy. Connecting passes. When the wing backs are wide open, bro, it's proper football. I am enjoying it. That was good football versus Sunderland, but it is Sunderland, right? And also, if you look at these statistics, bro, this isn't a coincidence. We're 7 games into the season, and we're still rated all of this. This isn't a coincidence. There is improvement. We were not hitting these numbers last season, and when you watch the game, there is chances. And Ruben said it at the end of last game, right? I talked about it in my other video. Bro, he wasn't happy either with that Sunderland result. He thought in the second half we should have converted more. I agree. We need to be converting more goals. We should be winning games 4-5-0, bro. And that's what, but I'm not here saying sack him. There's improvement with these. He brought in 3 players this summer. Cunha was injured for a month. Sesko didn't consistently start until his 4th game. Lamens just came in, so 4 signings technically. Lamens just came in and played his first game, okay? You can't judge him yet. Jamie Carragher said you can't judge Ainge in 6 games, but Ruben Amorim, we could judge him with his new signings in 7 games. We're 4 points from top 4, bro. It's not as bad. If you're watching this, it's not as bad as you think. And I'm so happy that it was done right before the international break because, oh my God, if he lost to Sunderland, bro, it would have been, he might have got sacked. Let's be honest. Now, I don't think he would have got sacked. I think India was pretty locked in, but it would have been hell on earth for Ruben Amorim. It would have been very difficult to defend him, right? Even if he did lose to Sunderland, I don't care, bro. I'm seeing improvements, and I'm not changing managers anymore. I'm not, bro. I'm not. The win rate is trash, sure, but there's reasons for that, which I stated previously. And, bro, it's getting better. So let's just stick with the man. He needs to make more signings as well. Let's talk about that really quickly. I said it before, and I'll say it again, right? We look at this team. There's a lot of improvements that need to be made. In my opinion, the number one change has to be, bro, people call me crazy for this, okay? People say I'm insane for saying this, but I would almost prioritize a wingback over a center mid. I'm not even lying. Call me crazy, but I think there is there's a bigger vacancy. Is that a word? A bigger need, I was going to say the emptiness of what we need, but the bigger need for a wingback compared to a center mid. I'm not even lying because I would almost be okay with Bruno Fernandes Casemiro as a midfield, even though people don't like Bruno at the 8, or even a Kobe Mainoo Casemiro, Kobe Mainoo versus Ugarte, or Kobe Mainoo and Ugarte, whatever combination you want to make. I'm okay with any of those over a Dalot left wing back. I'm sorry. Even a Dorgu left wing back. You guys can call me insane. You people don't realize. I don't want to say you. Sorry. I talk to you because I'm talking to the camera. My point is, people don't realize that when Ruben was on Sporting, these wing backs, people look at this and say, 5 in the back. How you playing so defensively? With the newly promoted? These wing backs are not supposed to be full-on defenders, okay? That's not how Ruben plays. The wing backs are contributing to the goals. At Sporting, the top goal scorers at times were the wing backs. We look at Kenda, who's going to Chelsea. Absolute baller, by the way. Kenda, bro, he was scoring goals all the time in his position playing wing back. So my problem with Dalot is that I don't think he's good on the attack. Even Dorgu, decision-making, clinicality, not good enough in the attack, not able to make that final pass. Ahmad, that last game showed to me that he could do that. He can go and progress. He's an attacker at the end of the day. He has that mindset. All he needs is the mindset to also, and the discipline, I'm going to say, to drop back. There's a point in last game where Lamens made that crazy save at the end where it kind of went at him, but he made that save in the 90th minute. Here it is. I'll try not to get trouble. I'll jump around. Here's Ahmad right here in the bottom left of the screen, right? Look at Ahmad. He gets beat. He pushes up a little bit too high. Ball gets contributed. Look at Ahmad, okay? And I wish I could play it, but if you could watch it later on, look how he's jogging back. How does that hurt the team? Because look who's open now for the shot. That's when you need to drive back. So Ruben doesn't need world-class right back and left back to be the wing backs. He just needs discipline, a body to be there. Because what happens now? The lit gets dragged into the middle. Keep watching. Dragged to the middle. Ahmad stops. He literally stops running. Like stops. And if we continue a little bit more, he stops. Ball gets played to the left. Ahmad still stops. Look at Ahmad, bro. Look at Ahmad. Shot, Lamens save. Ahmad is literally stretching. The man is literally stretching while this guy's taking in a shot. Lamens saves it. My point to this, Ahmad played an amazing game. But the wing backs don't need to be full-on defenders. They need to be disciplined. That is it. And I'm sorry. Dalot maybe could be disciplined. Dorgu could be disciplined. But at the end of the day, we need wing backs. It's only going to work with the wing backs if we have wing backs who could contribute to the attack and be disciplined going back. Woo. Bars. And then I got to read tweets like this with people trying to say, because Semenyo's rumored now to come to Man United. People want him. He has the most goals and assists since April 14th of last season. But this is the thing, right? People are saying signing final third demons and playing them in a 5-back. The fan base has been brainwashed by this. He doesn't watch football. This kid does not watch football, because if you actually understand what Amuri's system is, the wing backs aren't defenders. People have this crazy mindset that because we play wing backs, we're playing a defensive mindset. No, that's not what the wing backs are for, bro. They're there to help defensively, but they are just as important on the attack. I think Ruben really wants the wing backs to be involved in goal scoring opportunity. Ahmad has talked about it multiple times. He wants more goals. He wants more assists. Ruben's not taking that out. Playing wing back, you just need to be contributing to the attack. And Ahmad was doing it beautifully for Sunderland. Beautifully. And, bro, forget him, Semenyo, but even if we got Grimaldo, if we got anybody. Now, maybe I might be over-pushing it as I speak more, because I am starting to realize that the center mids are very important. We need a Wharton, Baliba maybe. Although Baliba, some people are saying that he's not playing as hot anymore. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think is more important, center mids or wing backs or something else. But in my opinion, for the system to really, really get to the tippity top that it has to be, the wing backs need to be secured. Quality wing backs on both ends of the field. Now we got international break. Gonna take a break from the Man United content a little bit. I'm gonna expand towards some FIFA, maybe some EAFC, some other content as well. So make sure to stick around for all that. But obviously, if anything crazy happens, we'll talk about it. But big game versus Liverpool. If we could win that game, Liverpool on a 3-game losing streak, imagine we beat them at Anfield. The respect Ruben would get. But let's be honest, okay? I'm not stupid. I'm not delusional. I'm a supporter. So my brain is telling me it's going to be rough. My brain is telling me a point. My heart is telling me, bro, Liverpool's not in the right mindset. They're all panicking over there. Arne Slot is on the hot seat. We are kind of on the hot seat, but also we won versus Chelsea. We won versus Sunderland convincingly. I think we have the advantage going into this game. I think if we go in with the dogs in us, and this is the games we usually show up. This is the games we usually come. It's the big 6 teams that we play well against, but not Liverpool. Usually we get smacked, but it's different this year. Different, but let's talk about it, bro. 3 losses in a row, and let me just show you this training session over here that they're having. Imagine we were in a 3-game losing streak and a video like this came out. Look at this training session. I don't know if they're slap boxing. I don't know what they're doing. Van Dijk in an interview says, we're going to lose too many games this season because of what's happening to us off the pitch. This is what's happening off the pitch. And it gets worse. Look what he does. I don't know what this is doing. I'm not sure what. And look, now we're just picking up boys. And, I mean, imagine a 3-game losing streak. You get caught with this. 3-game losing streak and you get caught with this, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's different. No one talks about it. It's different when it comes to Man United. And just to end it all off, why not? Media continues. After completion of match week 7, Manchester United have a 0.1% chance of winning the Premier League this season. I don't know how they take that, how they get that number. But I'll say one thing, right? Okay, Napoli won Serie A last season from finishing 10th without UCL and Coppa Italia. Don't sleep on Amorim, bro. That's all I'm going to say. Do not sleep on Ruben Amorim. Fellas, do not let also the media dictate your mood, okay? Understand it's better than what we think. I know it's hard to get into that mindset. I know it's difficult, but when you understand it, you can't lose sight of it. It's constantly around us. The media don't want us to succeed. Even though 90% of the media, even our own fan bases and content creators say it, doesn't mean it's the right. Follow the 10%. Subscribe to me. Follow to me. And then seriously, if you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to comment your thoughts throughout the video. And make sure to spam a like as well. Fellas, God bless you. Have an amazing week. Matty Mondays, episode 5, 6, 7. I don't know. I'm just posting every Monday, whatever I can talk about. But with international break, I'll be posting some other content as well. Fellas, thank you once again. And I'll see you in the next one.